Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. The president has finally responded to the Niger Delta Avengers. Would I say in a language that they will understand? But though it's not any issue of violence, but he has responded, and you'll be so shocked some of the things that he has made mention of, which according to him has already been addressed with the leaders, especially the Ijaw national leaders, that has been addressed. So we're going to look at what the response of the president is and align it with the demands of the Niger Delta Avengers. But before we do that, if you're not subscribed to our channel, kindly hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. All right, let's look at the news. President Muhammadu Buhari has reacted to a threat issued by the Niger Delta Avengers on Saturday to sabotage all production facilities in the country. Below is a statement from the president on Sunday, signed by his media aide Femi Adesina. According to him, he said the media was on Sunday awash with threats and demands by the group to embark on economic sabotage through bombing of critical oil and gas installation unless certain demands, including development of the Niger Delta and restructuring of the federation, were made. It is, however, curious that the threat was coming less than 48 hours after President Muhammadu Buhari met with the leadership of the Niger Delta and Ijaw National Congress at the presidential villa, and the germane issue had been responded to, especially call for restructuring of the federation and the inauguration of a board for Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC). For clarity and record purposes, below is a full text of the speech by President Buhari on Friday, June 25, 2021, which renders any sabre rattling rather unnecessary. According to the speech by President Muhammadu Buhari on Friday, June 25, 2021, he said, "I warmly welcome all the elders of the Niger Delta and particularly the National Executive of the Ijaw National Congress under the leadership of Professor Benjamin Okaba. I thank you for paying this courtesy visit not too long after your election in April and swearing in May. I also want to congratulate you all for your election and to add that a lot of responsibility is placed on your shoulders, especially coming from the fact that the Ijaw National Congress was almost without leadership for some time. As a symbol of the collective voice of the Ijaw people, which one of Nigeria's main ethnic groups, the existence of a focused and people-oriented leadership would go a long way in articulating demands of the Ijaw people and making sure these demands are made part of the national discourse. I particularly note your 10-point demands to the federal government in your inaugural speech and assure you that this administration is frontally addressing them. I am equally concerned about the rate of environmental degradation in the Niger Delta, and as you are aware, the hydrocarbon pollution remediation project has started work with remediation effort in Ogoniland, and I have directed the Minister of Environment to ensure that the projects are implemented with a high percentage of local content and inclusion of surrounding communities. Similarly, the National Oil Spill Detection and Response Agency under the same Ministry of Environment is working to make sure that oil spills are reduced and new ones prevented. As you are also aware, all the responsible agencies of government have been directed to ensure that they enforce compliance by the international oil companies to international best practice. In addressing your call for immediate restructuring, the National Assembly, whose responsibility it is to ensure that our constitution responds to the call for a restructured Nigeria, has already concluded regional consultation, and as soon as they finalize the process, necessary action would not be delayed on any part. In the same vein, your call for creation of 2 additional state and more local government area for the Ijaw people is a legislative matter which should naturally be handled by the National Assembly and seeking concurrence at the state level. I completely agree with your call to allocate operational license for marginal fields to Ijaw people. However, like you know, the process of granting licenses is guided by laid-down rules and regulation, most of which even favor local content and local contractors. I see no reason why they should not be granted such license if they qualify. On the issue of fair and balanced appointment to reflect federal character principle, I reaffirm that this has always been my focus and would continue to be, because I have always seen Nigeria as a country where everyone should be given equal opportunity. A contentious issue that has been a subject of discourse among the Ijaw people of recent time has been the need for the Niger Delta Development Commission to live up to its billing by delivering the required succor to the people of the region. Based on the mismanagement that has previously been even the NDDC, a forensic audit was set up and the result is expected by the end of July 2021. I want to assure you that as soon as the forensic audit report is submitted and accepted, the NDDC board would be inaugurated. However, I would like to implore you that the Ijaw National Congress should play a more active role in making sure that the mismanagement that occurred in the past is not repeated. I am particularly happy to note your call for promoting ownership of medulla refineries by the Ijaw people, and I will urge you to interface with your sons who are involved in the process of establishing these refineries, especially the Honorable Minister of State Petroleum Resources, to actualize these quests. Like you well know, completion of the East-West Road is top on my infrastructure agenda, and I will look to its speedy conclusion. Again, the occasional disturbance by youth in some communities along the routes to construction work would require your close attention and guidance. Furthermore, we have made considerable progress with the construction of Bonny to Port Harcourt Bridge. I am very pleased with the recent affirmation of your belief in a united Nigeria. And while I thank you for standing with me, I will also implore you to use your leverage in making sure that we keep working together to keep this country united, indivisible entity, so that we can tackle our problems together and overcome our challenges together. I would like now to commend Professor Okaba for your emphasis on supporting the fight against insecurity by developing internal control mechanisms, as well as working with other institutions in the country to address our current security challenges. While I thank you once more for this visit, I will continue to count on your support as we work towards resolving our current challenges. Then, according to this guy, according to the media person to President Muhammadu Buhari, he says that there had already been a meeting like this, which was held, on Friday. So the quest by the people of the Southeast is for him unnecessary. That's why he had to reflect back on what presentation the president made, to the Ijaw people who visited him after he had already been in the know about what they were agitating for. And right now, I just want to look at what the people have to say, because right now, Nigerians are always looking at the language that the president will always use to address issues. He has addressed it. Let's hear what Nigerians have to say. And this one said the only language this government takes serious is disruption of oil facility. That's the only threat they fear so much. No one else. Someone said same old promises and no fulfillment. The only language this government understands is violent, and NDA is just about to unleash theirs. Another person here says no mention of their headsman killing, which has become so pervasive. Another issue here says, another one comment here says, it is not Buhari that wrote this. Someone forcefully advised him against his wish to cajole the Niger Delta militant, and hence the boys are not ready for federal government pranks. Another one say, while congratulating them openly, in his inner heart he has an evil agenda. Never ever you take him serious because he has never been. Someone say, is Niger Delta only Jaw? Where are the Ishekeris, Orobo, Efik? You are all Equisens. Shame on all of that. The last one here says, dear people of the Niger Delta, just the same way it was in the beginning, has it continued, and of course your environment will keep being degraded while your resources are being plundered. Your leaders once again have gone to collect crumbs from the table in the name of presenting the wishes of the people. What have you benefited from the government all the while? How many of you people have oil wells? What infrastructure of great importance has been cited there? Who even told you the northern control government will give you a chance over your resources anyway? I wish you sweet dreams. A lot of things people have said there, but then let's